afternoon, everybody. I'd like to welcome you here today for our April 2021 Letter of Intent signing ceremony for Madonna High School. We have the honor of celebrating one of our student athletes as she joins us today to officially announce where she will be going to college next year, what her future plans are, and finalizing the decision process. Today, the student athlete at the table is a member of our girls basketball program. So what I'd like you to do now is go ahead and introduce yourself and let us know where you're going to school next year.
I'm Shannon Wojciak, and I will be attending Ohio Dominican University.
Shannon, you're here today representing our girls basketball program that has become a key part of our culture here at Madonna High School as well as the community. The tradition, especially over these last 4 years that you've been involved in, has really taken the girls basketball program to the next level. And not only are we known here in Medina County, but I think we've gotten a lot of state recognition, and we're known all over the place now. And that's due to your teammates, but you being a key integral part of that. So
thank you,
because we're extremely proud of what you guys have achieved over the last few years. You know, Shannon, going through the recruiting process, what was it that drew you to Ohio Dominican as a student athlete?
Just visiting there, I think when I first got on campus, I definitely got that feeling right away. And I actually my second visit, I got to spend time with some of the teammates, and they were just like my second family. I felt like right away, kind of like how it is here. And I feel like I definitely can create better relationships with them as the years go on too. And I think them having my major also was definitely a big part of it, and just campus was beautiful. It was a perfect distance for me, and yeah.
What is your major going to be?
Business administration and possibly a minor in Spanish.
Great. And Ohio Dominican is located not too far away, down in our state capital?
Yes.
So
yep.
Family can come down, friends, and watch
Oh,
it.
yeah.
That's great.
Yep.
That's great. You know, Shannon, Ohio Dominican's extremely lucky to be gaining a person such as yourself, both athletically, academically, and just you as a person.
Thank you.
You've been successful both on the court, also in the classroom, and we look forward to watching you grow and become successful even at the college level.
Thank you.
The process is unique to everybody when you get recruited. Is there any advice that you can offer any of your teammates, your brother, anybody who may go through this process as they grow up?
I would just say keep your eyes open for really anything that comes to you, and also be sure to put yourself out there, because there's just any opportunity you can get, because I really didn't think I was going to be here today, and just with the help of my parents and everything that they've done, and my coaches for getting me out there, putting me in all these tournaments, was just good exposure and everything. So
it's great. And I think it's always exciting to hear the responses to this. What's your favorite, or a couple favorite memories of playing basketball here at Medina High School?
Definitely the relationships, to start off with, being friends with these girls since third grade. That's just built over this timeline. And then I'd say probably all the summer camps that we've been to, like Findlay, Mount Union, Ashland, all of those, just creating memories. And definitely one of the biggest memories was winning districts this year against Highland. Just a great day of all of our lives, I think, and it's one of the best days ever, I'd say.
Yep. I mean, during your 4 years, and winning's not everything, as we know, but obviously during the 4 years you've been a part of the program, 2 regional appearances, district championships, conference championships, and again, a big part of that. So those are great memories, and then the relationships and bonds that you guys have built throughout the days is going to be what lasts even longer. So
yes, for sure.
Those are great. Last question I'll ask, and again, you've been involved in athletics probably, like you said, since third grade or even younger. I'm sure you've learned some life lessons. That's a big part of athletics, is taking some of those life lessons with you. What role do you feel athletics has played in your life, and what lessons have you learned that you'll take with you that's going to help you to become even more successful?
I definitely think just having athletics with me my whole life, it definitely helped me with time management, just with school and family and work and my friends. And I also think it was a good release from everything too, having to just leave it out on the court, basically, just from all life stresses. And I definitely think one thing I've learned is to not look back, just keep looking ahead. And I feel like having that next play mentality is what our coaches would say is definitely something I would look to every day.
Yeah, it's going to help you throughout life and everything you deal with. So those are great lessons.
Yes.
You're not sitting here today without the help of a lot of people. You've put a lot of time, effort, sacrifice through into your craft, but I know there's a lot of people behind the scenes that have helped you get to this moment in your life today. So take your time and make sure you thank everybody and anybody who has helped you today to get here.
Firstly, thanking my family, my parents especially, taking me to practices, games, getting all the help I need just to improve my basketball game. Both my siblings, unfortunately my sister's not here, but both of them for pushing me to be better, especially at the sport that I love. Coaches for teaching me most valuable things, not even just in basketball, but just outside. From when I started from 3rd grade up until now. My teammates, basically my best friends since 3rd grade and on. All of them pushed me to get better. They've made me a better person, and they've been there for me. And then same thing with just my friends outside of the sport. They've been my biggest supporters. They all wish me good luck today. They're all thinking about me, which I love that support. And then, just everybody else around me that's supported MGB. The younger girls, always seeing them in the stands, and just it makes me feel better about myself as having them look up to somebody like I did when I was younger. So I think that's probably everybody. But yeah.
And again, it's a little surreal with COVID. Your family is here, which is most important, of course, but I can only imagine if your teammates and your coaches and everybody were here, the hooting and hollering they'd be doing for you. So that would be great. But, they're with us in spirit today, so that's great. And that's what today's all about. It's about yourself especially, but your parents, your coaches, your teammates, everybody who's been involved, they get to celebrate and recognize this kind of a achievement that you've done. So, on behalf of Medina, our high school, our athletic department, the community as a whole, you've made us extremely proud these past 4 years, Shannon. I can honestly say when you were on the court, you were the one doing the dirty work. And when I say that, you were getting the rebounds, you were doing the assists, you would score points in games, but you did a lot of the things that would go, if you're just looking at a box score and a stat line, they're going to miss some of it, but the things you did on the court, unbelievable, and you were the Energizer Bunny out there for the team.
Thank you.
So,
thank you.
Those are some of the things I will take away from what you've done these past 4 years. So we want to wish you the best of luck. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of it, and let's make it official and go ahead and sign that that letter of intent, please.
Perfect.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'd like to welcome you here today to our April 2021 National Letter of Intent signing ceremony for Medina High School. We have the honor of celebrating one of our student athletes as he joins us today to officially announce where he's going to college next year, what his future plans are, and to finalize the decision process. Today, the student athlete at the table is a member of our boys basketball program. So what I'd like you to do now is please introduce yourself and let us know where you're going to school next year.
Hi everyone, I'm Cory Tripp and I'm going to Wofford University.
Cory, you're here today representing a program that has become a key part of Madonna High School in our community. You've been involved in the program since you were a little guy. And you've been a big part of building this tradition. The tradition of our program is not only just well known throughout the state of Ohio and Medina County, it's going to go across the state borders, and you're going to take that down there to South Carolina. It's something that we are extremely proud of as the high school, the athletic department, and the community. So thank you for allowing us to be part of it. Cory, going through the recruitment process, what was it that brought you to Wofford?
The recruiting process was kind of crazy, up and down with COVID and stuff. Some days I wouldn't have any colleges, and other days I would have 1,000 colleges. But Wofford felt like a family, like it kind of felt like being at home, even though it's so far away. So I think that's why I chose them.
That's great. And again, I think everybody will agree, Wofford got a steal. Yeah. You are a steal. You're going to be a great D1 player. Cory, again, like I said, Wofford's extremely lucky to get you to be a part of their program, and their school campus. You've been successful not only on the court, but also in the classroom to make it possible. I know your coaches, your teammates, your family, everybody's so proud of you. So again, I thank you for everything and letting us be a part of it. You know, like you said, the selection process it was tougher this time around. It's unique to everybody who goes through it. Is there any advice you can give your fellow teammates, any siblings, anybody who may go through the process to help them?
Just stay patient and have fun.
Yep. The right door will open up
Yeah.
if you take the time.
Yeah.
That's good. Great advice. It's always fun to hear these responses. What's your favorite memory? And I don't want you to just leave you to one because you've had a lot during your career. What are a few of your favorite memories of playing basketball here at Madonna High School?
Definitely the going to team camps, the colleges, staying in the dorms with my teammates. Also, winning. Winning was a big one. Winning the district championships, being only one of 3 teams to make it to the Elite 8. So those are my 2 biggest memories for sure.
Right. And again, it just tells a little bit about yourself and the selfless person you are, and team-oriented. I'm going to mention, I get to brag about you a little bit because some of the memories we have of you, obviously becoming the all-time leading scorer here at Madonna High School in the boys program, amazing, right? I think, you know, I said the boys basketball program is going to go across the state borders and see South Carolina. You've already been throughout the country on ESPN's Top 10 Sports Center, so they already know Cory Tripp.
Right.
So, again, those are some of the memories we have, but again, the bonding, the team aspect of it, and again, that tells a lot about who Cory Tripp is with your answer. So,
Sorry.
Last question I want you to reflect a little bit on is being involved in sports and athletics since you were a little guy. I'm sure there's some life lessons, some great life lessons that you've taken from the program, your coaches. So I want you to kind of answer this. What role has high school athletics played in your life, and what has it taught you? And what are you going to take with you as you go to Wofford?
I played a big role. I mean, coming into high school, I think I was very immature. I think just being around Hass and just the first senior guys that came in here with me, they took me under their wing. They just taught me about relationships, how if you work hard that you'll get the same results you put out. So I feel like it changed my life really just coming here and just the athletics here and the people and the relationships that I built.
That's great. Yep. And again, Cory, you're here as a result of a ton of work and sacrifice and effort that you've put in to, you know, really perfect your craft. I'm sure you didn't do it by yourself, and I know there's a lot of people who are there to support you. So I want you to take this opportunity to express your gratitude and thank anybody and everybody who's helped make today possible.
First things first, I'd just like to thank everyone for coming, and everyone in the room has helped me tremendously. The guys in the back, that's my crew right there. Hass, he helped me a lot with the recruiting and just taking me under his wing and just showing me the ways. And then my mom and dad and my sister, they really are the main ones that really helped me, got me to where I needed to be, fed me, put clothes on my back, taught me the right and wrong. So I'd like to thank them.
Yep. And that's what today's all about. I mean, it's about you, your parents, your family, your teammates, everybody who's been involved with you. So we get to be here today and celebrate this amazing experience and achievement as you sign your national letter of intent. So on behalf of the community of Medina, the high school, the athletic department, Cory, you've made us extremely proud these past 4 years, and we know you're going to do that down in South Carolina and even on beyond. You know, arguably, you are one of the best, I'll argue, the best boys basketball player to come through these halls, and it's an extreme pleasure. So
Thank you.
why don't you go ahead, make it official, and sign that national letter of intent.